Let's get this started then. Alright, welcome. This is the championship match for Civ4 AI Survivor Season 2. We have 6 leaders here. You can see the names on the corner. Don't be fooled by the colors. We've changed some of the colors around from what they default have in order so that they show up a little bit better on the minimap. And we're going to go ahead and get started. This is a mirrored map. Everybody has the same starting positions. Everybody has a wet corn, a fish, and a clam, and then I think they have a coal resource that they can't use until later on. Yeah, they all have the same start, and the resources are mirrored as well. The middle of the map's not mirrored, but everything right by the starting position is mirrored. So anyway, yes, thank you for that type up little summary right there from Agathocles. How do I pronounce that? Agathocles. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to watch where the AIs send their settlers. Whether they send them north, south. They have their... So Huayna's is going to the south. Mao is heading to the north. This is Pakal down here. He's heading straight north with his settler. Not that he really has any other direction to go. Here's Kublai. He's heading to the southwest. And Pericles is going to the south. Where's Cyrus? And we didn't see Cyrus. Cyrus is going straight towards the middle of the Pangaea. Right to the middle of the donut. Alrighty, and everybody's researching fishing because they have seafood resources, and the AI likes to do that. Alright, first couple cities going down. Here's Cyrus. He's claimed a spot with grassland cow and some river tiles. Also wines down the road. Copper when he researches bronze working. He doesn't know that's there yet, but he will when he researches it. For whatever reason, Huayna Capac has planted one tile off the water, which is kind of a strange spot, but I guess he wanted he's got the cows, and he has a dry rice. It's not I wouldn't say it's a fabulous city, but it's not bad. Mao is basically taken a similar spot, but this is a better city because he's got a fish resource in the second ring. He also has ivory for happiness. A strangely positioned city here from Kublai Khan, but he is creative, so he'll pick up the cows. I mean, it claims a lot of resources, but I don't know other than that. And up here, Pericles is planted directly on this ivory tile. He's got a wet corn. And in the second ring, a plains cow. That's actually a pretty good city. So, who has yet to plant? We're still waiting on Pakal, who's going way over here for some reason. Can we post the final on YouTube? Sure, I think we can post the final. That would make sense. We'll post the final on YouTube as well. It's pretty easy to export that. After the current Galactic Civ run gets posted, we can do that. It'll probably have to be in 4 or 5 parts, but that's fine. Okay, so we have Pakal has put the city here, and this is probably the weakest of any of the cities I've seen so far. Has a hillside sheep tile, but that's not an especially good tile, and that's it. A lot of hills. So that's all we've seen. No one has gone for religion immediately out of the gate because they were all researching fishing tech. It's not an especially religious bunch here. AI likes to build a lot of roads between its... Look at all this. Already built 3 road tiles in 9 turns. At least Cyrus did connect his... Oh, okay, so he connected his corn, and he's got a fish, so he's actually doing pretty well. I think Persia is one of the few civs that in this game that starts with fishing tech. So, nicely done by him. Let's see what's going on down here. So, Pericles, he, let's see, did similar thing. Connected the rice, or, excuse me, the corn, but hasn't built fish boats yet. Yeah, hasn't built work boats yet. How many thousands of gigs of Civ videos do you have? Not many, because most of the stuff I did for Civ4 was not recorded, but I do have a fair amount. I have an external hard drive, and I store a bunch of stuff on there that I don't keep on my computer's hard drive. It's like a 1 terabyte external drive. Similar thing here, so connected to corn, building work boats. It looks like that's what most of the AIs are doing right now. They have the right starting tech. Oh wait, Inca? Yeah, Inca should have started with mysticism. Why in the world does he not start with mysticism? That's very odd. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm surprised he didn't start with mysticism. Probably because we were doing all that monkeying around in the world builder. Yeah, oh well, that's fine. Inca, yeah, Inca does start with... Inca starts agriculture mysticism, so I don't know why he didn't have that. But in any case, he knocked it out quickly, and it looks like he's still going to get the first religion, so no harm, no foul there. I don't sweat the small stuff like that too much. It was probably because we did some weird stuff when we set the map up. I don't know. If that's the only thing that happened, I don't really care that much. It worked out in the end. Alrighty, so the AIs are all mostly doing the same thing. They all built a road to their second city. They all farmed their corn. I guess the openings are a little bit less interesting on this map because they're all mirrored. Normally we're watching the different AI openings, and on this map we can't really do that. Here, down here, Pakal farmed a grassland tile for some reason. I guess he just didn't have anything for his worker to do while he was waiting. Remember, they all start with 4 free techs on deity, so it doesn't matter that they all start with agriculture, the wheel, hunting, and archery. Yeah, the map setup was let's just say interesting. I accidentally did some strange things. So we have a lot of people who are building settlers in their second city. Look at this. Built a farm on the grassland cow. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, this is basically it basically becomes a dry rice tile when you do this for food. It's like farming a floodplains tile. Not ideal, but Cyrus doesn't have animal husbandry yet, so he needed to do. He might as well do something with that resource while he's waiting for animal husbandry to finish. And oh, by the way, look at this. Mal, who cares basically nothing for religion, is actually on early mysticism, but it doesn't matter because Huayna Capac and Pakal are going to claim the 2 early religions. No surprise there. Look at this. He's building. Cyrus seems to want food at this city. Anyway, Pericles is building. Pericles looks like he'll get the first settler out based on what I'm seeing here. So that'll give us something to watch. A lot of people are building settlers in their second cities. By the way, we're gonna have a lot of barbs in the middle of the map. Here's all the barbs already. Deity means that a lot of barbs spawn. So no cities yet, but they'll pop up soon enough. Start seeing them. Yeah, who gets the middle of the map usually will determine who comes out the best on this. All right, so we should have a religion getting founded. Huayna Capac has chosen Judaism for his religion. We do have pick religions on for this particular one. What program do I use for recording? I use Fraps for recording. You can buy it. It's like $30. It works really well. If you plan on doing a lot of recording, I suggest getting Fraps. There's a lot of I do not suggest using Hypercam. I mean, Hypercam's free, but it doesn't really work that well. It depends on how serious you are about recording stuff, like anything else. If you just want to record like 30-second clips, Hypercam is fine. But if you want to intend to do like serious recording, then I would suggest using Fraps. Alrighty, so we got the first religion. Pakal's gonna get the second one. He'll probably pick a random religion too. So yeah, he'll found polytheism, or he'll found something. Right? Alright, he has picked Taoism for his religion. The Mesoamerican civs have no religious preferences, so they just randomly pick something. So we have Judaism and Taoism as our 2 early religions, which is pretty bizarre. Okay, we'll just go with that. Yeah, so early settlers should be coming out. As I said, Pericles, I think I'll have the first one done. So he just finished one. He's also building a scout, which is a strange build. And Cyrus is about to finish one. Huayna Capac's not that close. Mal's getting close-ish. Pakal, I do not believe, has even started a settler yet. And yeah, the one's almost done here. So let's watch the Pericles one first. Pericles is going to need to get a good land grab to succeed because the peace weight is going to make it very hard for him to find allies in this game. Everyone's going to dislike him just due to peace weight concerns. All right, he's going north, going towards Cyrus. Cyrus just finished his own settler, so we'll watch where these two go. Most everybody's building animal husbandry or researching either bronze working or animal husbandry. Okay, it looks like he's going to try to grab the copper, which is not a bad decision. He can use that strategic resource. Cyrus is going. I guess he's going to grab the fish and the sheep. Would be my guess. Yeah, he's gonna plant on that tile. I'd be shocked if he doesn't plant on that tile. Okay, so Pericles is the first to a third city, and he did indeed go for the copper, and he's also grabbed these calendar resources, the silks. This will not be a bad city because it grabs the grassland cow in the second ring. He does not need to build a monument because he's creative. He gets the free border pops. And let's see, so that city should go down on that tile. Indeed it does. As I said, not a bad city. Double food resources on the coast. Not too bad. We've also seen Kubla put down a city here. He has planted on the copper, kind of a weird choice, but it is a 3 production plant, so it's not that bad. Plain steel copper, honestly, it's probably better to just found next to this tile and be able to mine the tile, but it's defensible. He gets a lot of production from being here. And he's got a wet corn in the second ring. He also has ivory in the third ring, technically. So the north and northeast corner of the map is filling up faster than the western part of the map. Huayna just finished a settler, so he'll be moving, and Mao is moving out. So Mao and the Huayna are eating some border tension. Pakal is not building a settler, so I have no idea what Pakal is doing. Nobody's expanding towards him, which is going to help him out, but he's still going to need to get out and get some units on the maps, or get some settlers on the map. Twitch delay is atrocious. Yeah, it does that. Huayna is actually, he moved his settler back into his borders. He should just plant like right here and grab these 3 resources. Anyway, it looks like Mao's going to get the next city. So let's see where he chooses to go. Inca, I guess Inca, alright, Inca's shifted up in this direction now. Inca's building terraces. Alright, so Mao has planted... that's a bit aggressive for a city. A little further away from his capital than you'd expect. I mean, it's a good resource spot, certainly. Silks, he's got... he needs to expand borders to get this pig in range. Otherwise, the city has no food. Yeah, seeing weird all through all the dry maps, right? I know, right? It's a very green map here. Alright, so Pakal is finally on a settler now. I wonder if he'll whip that one. Kubla's on another settler. And Pericles has just finished another settler. So Pericles is land grabbing pretty well. We have our first Barb city. That's going to cause some issues for Cyrus. Although being Persia, once he hooks up horses, he can take Barb cities pretty easily with his immortals. Someone's already attacked this Barb city and promoted one of the defenders, probably Cyrus. And so yeah, Cyrus appears to be confused by that Barb city. Any other Barb cities on the map yet? Out of curiosity? Nope, just the one so far. Alright, so let's see where Pericles decides to send this settler. That's probably the one thing Pericles did do well, was land grab in his opening round games. Alright, so Huayna has more or less planted where I said he should. This is a good city spot. 2 resources and the pigs for food. Not bad at all. This would be a really good spot for a non-creative civ to plant, because you don't need a border expansion to get good tiles. Now, why in the world he's building a monument makes no sense. He could just build a terrace, his unique building granary, and he'd get free culture pops, but whatever. It's the AI, they do silly stuff. Alrighty. So looking pretty good so far. Off to a solid start already for this particular game. Pakazuma's going for religion. Yes, he is. He's going for a second religion. He does have a very high religious preference, so he's going to found another religion. Pericles is moving in. Okay, look, so Cyrus went onto a settler, and he builds them very quickly as an imperialistic leader, so we'll see how well he can Rex here, as they like to say. Oh, I don't know, I'm not sure I like this spot. This claims very little land. I guess he just wanted the horses. Only thing that makes sense. Anyway, so Pakal grabbed Confucianism. He now has a double holy city here. Confucianism and Taoism. Of course, he's running Taoism as his state religion, so Confucianism is literally doing nothing right now in this city. We'll see. Maybe he can found a third one, get the Hydra, full Hydra going there. Kind of interesting. Huayna does have... Oh, well, look, and now he's going for Stonehenge, which is not a terrible wonder just because it will give him a profit for his Jewish shrine, but it's certainly not necessary for him. Yeah, he definitely has pottery. You can see he's got the... Well, not only does he have a terrace built, he's also got cottages down already as well. Anyway, so AIs are settling the map fairly quickly, as they typically do. Kublai's got double settlers in production. You know, a lot of these AI leaders have proven to be pretty good at land grabbing, which is why they're here in this championship game. See, Mao's got another settler out too. Cyrus just finished one, so we'll keep an eye on where all these are going. He's apparently just... Oh, now Cyrus is on another settler too. Some of the AIs just sit in place and do not build a lot of settlers, but all of these leaders are doing a pretty good job of getting more cities out. Huayna is actually kind of the slowest right now, but that's because he is building Stonehenge. He's also grown into extreme unhappiness, so who knows what he's doing. He'll probably whip this to completion. Oh yeah, and I believe there's no stone or marble on this map. Hold on. I believe I did not put any stone or marble on this map. Yep. Those resources are missing from the map. There's also no land oil. There's only sea oil, but there's sea oil very close to all the capitals. So they need to research up to plastics tech to get oil, or use the Standard Oil Corporation, whatever it's called. Pericles is in the lead. Hey, he's surprised us before. You know, I think it's going to be a tough game for him because everyone's going to dislike him, but he's proved us wrong previously. Anyway, so there's a settler done for Kublai. He whipped this one. Did he whip another one here? I don't know. Maybe he's already got it out on the map. Oh, no, never mind. He's got it on the map here. All right, he has a settler on this tile and another settler on this tile, so 2 of them done. Have to keep watching them. Cyrus, what happened to his settler? He had one over here. Don't tell me he got it killed by the barbs. Oh, no, never mind. He moved it back into his capital for some reason. All right, I think the barbs are messing with his AI a little bit. So, no, he didn't lose it, but he did move it back into his capital. All right. Pakal, are you ever going to claim a 3rd city? He finished a settler. And there it is. So he whipped Stonehenge to completion here. And yes, the AI will do that. He did at least a 2-pop. I think he did a 2-pop whip there. Anyway, he finished the wonder, and now Stonehenge is done. So now he gets the free monuments. So, and he will get the he'll get a shrine, Jewish shrine in time from that. Also puts him in 1st place on score, although that doesn't really mean that much. All right, so Mal has grabbed this city, and look at this. He almost lost this unit, 1.6 health, so it got attacked by the barbs. But he's grabbed this city, Nanjing, down here. Kublai has 2 settlers on the map. One there. Where's this other one? All right, one in Beshbalik. Has 2 of them out right now. And is there another settler from Greece? No. Cyrus has one done, but it's sitting in his capital. Man, when those barb cities pop up next to the AI, it really seems to mess with them. Because, like, he's building a settler, but he's got another settler that he's not even moving, so who knows what in the world he's doing. I don't know, it just seems to really mess with them when they get the barbs right next to them. So I'll be curious to see who builds the Great Wall. Great Wall would be useful against all the barbs on this map. Alright, here comes Pakal's 3rd settler. Alright, so he's founded Chichen Itza. And boy, there's a lot of resources here. Look at this. 2 animal husbandry resources and then wet corn. All mostly in the 2nd ring though, so we will need to pop borders. Kublai tossed down that city there. Good stuff in the 2nd ring. Grassland pigs and an ivory resource. And he's got another settler in Beshbalik, which apparently he feels like he needs more units to escort before he'll move it out. Cyrus is still waiting to move his settler out. Oh, never mind. There it is. He's moving it out. Wait, no. He moved it out, and then he moved it back again. He's really struggling, huh? Alright, any more barb cities on the map yet? Yep, we've got another one. We've got one right in the middle of the map here. Right in the center of the map. Angle. So the middle of the map is controlled by the barbs currently. There are very few, like look at this, there's very few units in the middle of the map that are non-barbarian. It's mostly all barbs in the middle. So they'll keep down the expansion in the center of the map for a while. But the AI does have resources, or strategic resources, so they should be able to combat the barbs without too much trouble. Anyway, Pakal's getting squeezed a little bit already. You can see Kublai is grabbing stuff. Anyway, we did have a religious conversion. Mao converted to Taoism, so Mao has picked up the religion of Pakal. Which city did he get it? This little one here. So that may lead them to become friends. I don't know. Pakal seems to be the one getting squeezed the most right now. Cyrus, I don't know what he's doing. That barb city is causing him all kinds of trouble. He still has a settler just sitting in his capital. I don't know what he's doing. He seems very confused. He keeps running settlers around in circles up here. Very, very confused. Huayna Capac's not doing too much better either. He needs to get more cities out as well. Maybe this is going to be the Pericles and Mal show. Anyway, it's too early to conclude anything like that. Oh boy. Oh, is he going to plant right here? Uh-oh. Well, that's kind of a dick move. So, plants right next to Pakal, grabbing the wet corn and this gold tile away. That's an aggressive plant. Very, very nice. So we'll see what that leads to. Probably going to lead to some kind of conflict. So middle of the map still very much up for grabs between all these AIs. Kind of a jerk move from Kublai Khan. And Pericles is building Moai statues. He is building another settler, though. So Kublai is now converted to Taoism as well. So the whole south is now one big Taoist family. Could have caused problems for Haina Kapak if he sticks with a religion that no one else practices. Also, for some reason, he's building a Jewish temple. I guess because his capital's unhappy. Look at this. AI is not using its two best tiles. Well, two of its best tiles. The corn and the clams get completely unworked. Really silly. Doesn't make a lot of sense. And remember, Kublai is creative, so he gets the free border pops. So he will control... He probably won't control the first string of this, of Chichen Itza, but he'll certainly control most of the territory around it. Is that another settler pair? No, just a spearman. Oh wait, hold on. Well, look at this. Kublai's got another settler moving out. Boy, he is expanding fast. He is definitely winning the expansion race thus far. I'm sure his teching is awful, but he's expanding faster than most of these other leaders. I think Mao's got a settler out too. Yep. Alright, so Mao has founded Xi'an. Well, just like that, we've completed 50 turns already. Very fast in the game. That's not an especially great city, but it does claim territory. Look at this. This corner of the map is like empty. Although Cyrus looks like he's finally going to claim it. Look, he's got an unescorted settler. Unbelievable. Anyway, we'll look real quick at the bar graphs. GNP, Huayna Capac, and Pacao are leading that. That's probably mostly culture, though. Pericles is the most production. Food, it's pretty close. Not a lot to see there. Power, well, Pericles is first in power. Pacao down at the bottom. Culture, Huayna Capac, espionage. There's the observer Civ up there. Alright, still very early, not too much to see. No one has pulled away. I definitely do not think Pericles is the best non-financial leader. I would not put him really in the conversation. I can think of a lot of other leaders I'd prefer over him. Anyways, Pericles got this city up here, so he is now squeezing Cyrus on territory. He's actually, again, he's doing pretty well for himself. Look at this. He's got, I'll turn off resources for a second. 1, 2, 3. He's got 5 cities. He's building the Great Wall. Not bad. Yeah, Pericles is not looking too bad at all here. Cyrus is struggling. Most powerful, Pericles the Glorious. And look at this. Cyrus has 2 settlers on this tile. He just seems horribly confused by this barbarian city. Like, he just does not seem to know what to do by having these barbs here. Huayna's finally building another settler, but he's been slowed a lot. He's lost ground to Mao in the race. Fortunately for Huayna Capac, he's not getting pressured at all by Cyrus up here. 2 settlers there. Look at this, and he tossed down a city on the gold tile too. So Pericles putting up a good show so far. Also, Kublai expanding aggressively into the middle of the map. He's grabbed this spot. Not particularly great. Well, he's got the rice. Rice probably needs to be irrigated. Have to spread it through these 2 plains tiles, but long term can be a pretty good city. If you can get some food going there. Oh, look at this. Old Sarai is squeezing Chichen Itza. But as I said, it'll get its first ring back in time. It won't control this. It won't ever get these tiles back. So how many barb cities do we have now? There are 3 barb cities in the middle of the map and 1 in the north. So strangely, the barb culture does not show up when you pick this. But yeah, the barbs will hold the middle of the map for the time being. And oh boy, look at Pacao. I don't know about this Pacao. Not putting himself in a great situation here. He's struggling. So is Cyrus. To a lesser extent, so is Huayna Capac. Mao is low in score, but that's because all his cities are like size 1. He's actually in a pretty good position. I'm sure his teching is garbage, but he can always improve the tech rate later. The important thing is to claim land. Mongols are expanding like weeds. They are indeed. Look at this. Huayna Capac's now going for the Oracle. By the way, do you think he's defended well enough here? Like, look at this. Archer, 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 Quechua, Quechua. It's like, do you think you have enough defense? Seriously, dude. Build the Oracle and use it for Monarchy Tech and Hereditary Rule Civic. He might. It is his favorite civic. But he needs that He needs that happiness badly. We might see a pretty impressive Great Wall here, too. Because there's quite a bit of Greek territory. Anyway, more settlers coming out from Kublai still. Pakal is on double settler duty, but it might be too late. He's probably going to get stuck around 5 or 6 cities. Alright, Cyrus finally got another city. He finally got one up here. Where's his other settler? Alright, so Cyrus is starting to recover. He was struggling for a while there, but I think he's going to get his 5th city down any turn now, right here. So Greece did build the Great Wall, going on to the pyramids for some reason. And we have a fairly impressive Great Wall. Well, look at this. Look at the mini Great Wall. We have the Great Wall and the not so Great Wall here. This tiny little segment. It's like, see this territory here? Yeah, this is not protected from barbarians. This archer, no, you are not protected from barbs. Over here you are, but not in... Oh! And the even smaller Great Wall! I didn't see that before. It's just a big C. That one tile. Very, very interesting. Okay. So, there we go. And yes, we have the Great Lighthouse under construction for Mao. And the oracles, actually Huayna's going to get that oracle sooner or later. Did he finish that settler? He was building one here. He was building one in this city. I don't know if he finished it or not. Oh well. We'll see a city pop up on the map if he finished it sooner or later. Huayna needs to stop building wonders and actually build cities. So he did finish the oracle, and he has taken metal casting. Which makes sense. He's an industrious leader. He does have gold. I wonder if hereditary rule might not have been better, though. Anyway, so he's gone off on wonder building. Cyrus is now finally getting more cities out. And he's got another... Oh, look at this. Look at all these units here. All archers, for the most part, and 2 Huayna Capac chariots. So we might have some actions at the Barb City here. Did it get attacked or what? Alright, well, it did get attacked. What attacked it? Oh, Huayna Capac attacked with his chariots. Neither one died, but it'll take them a long time before they can heal. They're going to have to heal up. And so they did kill... I guess they killed one of the archers. I guess. Oh. So Cyrus did capture the Barb City. Well, he lost some archers, but he did get it. Alright, so... Good job for you, Cyrus. So he took a Barb City. That's early in the game for them to take a Barb City. That actually puts him at 6 cities. And all of a sudden, Cyrus is looking way better in this game. Huayna did produce a settler. He grabbed this spot up here. But his land grab has not been that great. He's going to need to get more territory in the middle of the map. So he's on 4 cities if we want to look at the city count. Inca has 4. Persia now has 6. After being at 3 for ages, now it went up to 6 very quickly. Greece has 6 cities. Mongolia has 6 cities. The Mayans have 3. And China has 5. China's also building a lot of wonders right now. Cyrus doesn't have horses? He should. Oh, they're right here. I mean, he'll have them soon. He just needs to build a monument. Sorry, he just put that down. So yeah, all the AI leaders have access to strategic resources on this map. Alright, so Pakal has finished bronze working. He's also going on to monarchy tech. Get into hereditary rule. Yeah, he just hasn't... He's got a settler here, but as I said, I think he's going to get stuck on about 5 cities, probably. Yeah, alright, so he claims copper, but like, he's really gotten boxed in already by the Mongolians. Kublai's been expanding. Now he's up to 7 cities. He just put down Samarkand here. I guess he wanted the iron resource. It was already in his territory, but I guess he wanted it. Not an especially good city, but I guess better than nothing. So far, not a lot of hatred between the leaders. Kublai does not seem to... Pericles is a lot of cautious, but also a fair amount of pleased. We do have a lot of people with similar peace weight, so it's possible that they'll all like each other for that. No one's lost yeah, well, I still think Pericles is a good choice for first to die. I mean, he's going to be disliked by almost everybody in this game. We'll see. Give it time. Give it time. We've seen a lot of early score leaders that ended up doing poorly. Alright, wait until the map fills up, and then we'll see from there. So Cyrus, after a rough start, Cyrus is looking much, much better. He's up to 7 cities now, too. I like his position, and I like Kublai's position as well. I don't like the 3 leaders on the western side as much. Little too much wonder building from Huayna Capac. I believe he just finished another settler. He was building one here in Tiwanaku, but maybe he canceled that build. I can check on the domestics tab. Oh, I think it's down here. Yep. Alright, so here's his settler. He did finish a settler. Alright, so he gets to 5 cities, and that makes his position a lot better. Middle of the map, still pretty open. There's his great prophet. He'll use that for the Jewish shrine. So Huayna Capac's doing okay. I wouldn't say he's doing great, but he's doing okay. That monarchy tech will help him enormously because happiness is his big problem. A lot of these AIs are struggling for happiness. I didn't put a ton of luxuries on the map. So, like, look, lack of luxuries, a real issue. Cyrus has not... Alright, so Cyrus was not able to claim either gold resource. So there's a gold resource between every pair of civs. Cyrus has not been able to claim one of those gold resources. Pericles got both of the gold resources by him, so he's doing well on happiness. And Kublai didn't get this one to the north, but he did get this one by Pakal. And Pakal has taken this one, so Mao should not have either gold... Yeah, Mao didn't get either gold resource either. So yeah, Mao's struggling for unhappiness. He doesn't have a lot of happiness either. It is strange how the AI will just go into wonder mode sometimes. Yeah, they will do that. And of course, some leaders have a higher wonder preference than others. Anyway, I know Cyrus is dead last in score right now, but that's because a lot of his cities are very small in population. I think his position is actually pretty solid. Although Kublai Khan has just as much territory, and he is much higher in score, so... Wait, he has 8 cities now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, he has 8 cities now. Jeez, he just claimed this one recently. Tabriz. And he's still building more settlers, too. Jeez, man. He's just going to grab the entire map, apparently. Anyway, this city, Mycenae, is relatively new, too. Actually, it's brand new. It was put down this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 cities for Greece. 8 cities for Mongolia. 7 for Persia. And then 5, 5, and 4. Yeah, the civs on the eastern side of the donut are definitely doing better. I guess that's just random. Here's our first open borders request. Sure, sounds like a deal. We'll deal with that. Just don't ignore us down here. Angry Red Inca, or Angry Red India down in the corner. Anyway, so the Jewish shrine gets completed. It's not worth that much gold now, but as an early religion, it'll probably be worth quite a bit. And this does increase the passive spread rate by building the shrine. Looks like it is 3... Wait, where's the 4th Jewish city then? Religion. Because it said it was 4 cities, right? Oh, it's randomly spread over here. Oh, and Pericles... Okay, so Pericles is... Oh, wow. That's a random spread. So now Pericles is Jewish. Huh. Well, that means Pericles is a different religion than his southern neighbor, Kublai. So I wonder if that make them less like... Yeah. So look at this. This is annoyed towards Pericles, annoyed towards Pericles. Cautious, cautious, cautious. Yeah. He's not the most popular one, is he? Boy, that is a very aggressive spot for a city. Right on top of Greece. That's probably going to end poorly for somebody down the road, although I don't know who it'll be. Guess we'll have to wait and see. So Mao got a lot of early settlers, but he kind of stalled out since then. Probably because he was building those wonders. He is going to get the Great Lighthouse, but he's kind of stalled out here. And Pakal has gotten a 5th city. He's gotten this one, Mayapan, right here. Boy, he doesn't even control his first string. Boy, if Mao could declare war and just walk into this city, it's completely undefended. Yeah, I don't know. Pakal's in rough shape in this game. He's been squeezed on both sides, and the barbs are blocking his expansion further north. I mean, he tends to do well on few cities, but yeah, he's squeezed pretty badly. Huayna completes the Colossus. I guess he wanted it because he has copper. This does mean that he gets the 4 commerce financial water tiles, which is nice. Look at this. He should use this tile here, too. Look at this. 3 food, 4 commerce. That's a very nice lake tile. He's also going to finish monarchy and go into hereditary rule, which will help him a lot. So economically, he's doing well. He just needs to get more cities out. I think he just finished a settler, yeah. So Huayna, as long as he keeps expanding, he'll be in good shape. Kublai, though, is really in the driver's seat right now. Look, he's got another settler about to go down here. Yeah, Colossus done first, and then Mao will get the Great Lighthouse. So Huayna shouldn't get that. Anyone else building wonders? Just out of curiosity. Let's zoom out. We can see better. Oh yeah, the pyramids are under construction here. Okay. Interesting. So Kublai has put down yet another city here, and he's got even more settlers. That's city 9. Here's a settler for city 10, going up against the Barbs. Not a bad city here at Angle. If you turn on the resources, you can see it's got corn, and it's got spices there. Close up of the Mongol Chinese settler, if we can spot one. I don't know if we can see one that's just randomly walking through. I don't know. It's not that interesting of a unit to look at. Here's the Mesoamerican settler, if you're curious. One of the things that you can easily ignore with the settlers is it's not just like the guy with the headdress. There's also a woman with each group, and then there's also kids with the settlers too. I don't know why there's always children. Oh my god, look at that face. That is horrifying. This is like something out of a Silent Hill game. I don't think they expected anyone to zoom this far in. That is a face that's going to give you nightmares. Anyway, I don't think you're supposed to look that closely right there. Yeah, undefended city right next to Barb territory. Well, the defenders were coming up behind. So anyway, the mini-map, yeah, the mini-map now is looking like a multicolored donut, that's for sure. A face only a mother could love. Alright, so land is starting to run out. There's barbs in the center of the map, and other than that, the land is starting to run out. So we should start seeing some action between the leaders once that happens. Huayna's going to get Temple of Artemis, too, although that's not that valuable on this map. Yeah, he's been pushing a settler into the middle of the map. Alright, so there's the Temple of Artemis. Huayna finishes that. Oh my god, it's worth 3 commerce. Congratulations. I guess he does get culture, so there is that. Anyway, I was not referencing Taylor Swift, so that was an accident. But I was referencing Silent Hill, because there are actually some weird monster things that look kind of like that in Silent Hill. Anyway, yeah, so we're mostly watching the center of the donut fill up here. Look at this, Kublai Khan's on horseback riding, so he's maybe thinking about going to war. Let's see. Oh yeah, and the other question is who's going to capture these Barb cities? Sooner or later they're going to attack them. Alright, so the Great Lighthouse is done. That goes to Mao. Good wonder to get. He doesn't have many coastal... I think he has 3 coastal cities? 3 coastal cities. Even with only 3, that's enough to be worthwhile. Look how much commerce this brings in. So this is why the Great Lighthouse is way, way, way better than the Temple of Artemis. Especially Temple of Artemis in a landlocked city. I don't know, I guess he gets a free priest, so whoop-de-doo. Congratulations on your free priest. Anyway, look at this. So Huayna is belatedly now going settlers. I wonder if the land will be filled. Oh, look at this. Troll City by Cyrus right on Huayna's borders. That's territory Huayna Capac really should have gotten. So, yes, another city for the Persians. That's their 8th city. And I believe the power rating of some of these leaders is starting to go up. Yeah, 9 turns to... a couple more turns to Kashyyyks. That's right. Now, I know there was a settler over here somewhere. Huayna Capac did have a settler. He didn't lose it to the Barbs, did he? Domestics. Maybe he did. I know he had a... Oh, wait, no. Did he... Oh, he just put down this city. Duh. I was like, wait, where is this city? There was a settler, like, right here. What did he do with it? It's like, okay, he planted this city. That's a pretty good spot for a city. Especially because if he gets some culture in here, he might even be able to flip this city if it gets captured. Alright, so Huayna Capac put down his 6th city. If you're wondering why so much focus on Huayna, it's because, like, 75% of the predictions have him winning, and that includes me. So I'm trying to keep a close eye on what he's doing. He can. I wonder if he'll be able to claim this gold resource. That's a pretty good... whether Cyrus or Huayna gets this gold resource actually is pretty useful. Huayna already has a gold resource, but he could deny it to Cyrus if he gets up there quickly. Anyway, 3 Barb cities left. That's going to be it. Yeah, Cyrus goes full Troll City. Nope, still has not claimed the gold. Still waiting to be claimed by somebody. And it's still sitting there. I expect that one of these settlers from Huayna Capac will probably go up there. Unless Cyrus has another... He might have a settler out. Hold on. You can check with domestics. No, I don't think he has any settler. Why is it this? Is there a set... Oh, he's got a settler here. This is where he's going. Okay. He's going to claim the middle of the map. All right, there it is. So Cyrus expanding fast, and now he is converted to Huayna Capac's religion. Okay, so these guys will probably be good friends. I believe they have the identical peace weight. I think they're both peace weight. Can't talk. I think they're both peace weight 3, so that would make them very good friends and sharing a religion. So they are likely to be on very good terms. Hold on, where is Huayna Capac and Cyrus? Yeah, pleased towards Cyrus. Cyrus is pleased towards him. Okay. Actually, he really likes Pericles too. So we've got a Jewish north and a Taoist south currently. Here, look at the religions. So Judaism is in the north, and Taoism is in the south. Looks like that's how the map's going to break down for religions right now. At least for the moment. There's only one Jewish city in Persian territory, so that could change. Alrighty. And, oh, these Barb City, yeah, this Barb City is getting some attention right now. Huayna Capac is building spears, apparently, to attack it. I don't know why he doesn't just send axes there. Alright, so he just killed one of the Barb defenders with a spear. Look at this, he's got a combat 3 spear trying to take this. But he could also knock down to 1 archer, and then have the city get stolen by Cyrus or Pericles or one of these random units camped out here. Up here, we've got some Pakal archers trying to take that Barb City. And how about this one? Oh. Look at this. This city's getting attacked by swords, so Kublai's going to get this city too. Those swords, well, sooner or later they'll definitely attack. Oh, it looks like somebody attacked with a spear, or somebody attacked and promoted this defender. So, Barb cities are going to disappear. We won't have barbs for much longer on this map. And Huayna has connected his wines. So, like, Huayna Capac with those wines, with the forge on the gold tile, and with hereditary rule civic, which I'm sure he's going to pop into. Is he in it? Has he popped into that civic yet? Nope. No one's jumped into that yet. These guys really should revolt into hereditary rule civic. They have so many units. Like, look, he's got 4 units here, or 3 units. One of them is a settler. All right, I really don't think that these units are that much to look at. Like, these aren't particularly interesting units in my opinion. The chariot is a guy in a chariot, and the spear is 2 guys holding spears. If you're really curious. I wouldn't say that these are... By the way, note, so this is a unit that came out with the Beyond the Sword expansion. They were, of course, spears in original Civ4, but they didn't have different skins for different nationalities. So notice that this is a lot more detailed than that settler, which was like when Civ4 originally came out. So they did make the units more detailed as they added on. Alright, so I'm still waiting for this. You know, if Kublai doesn't attack this soon, then Pericles is going to slip in and attack it and capture it for himself. Alright, so there's only... Alright, oh, look at this. There's 1 archer with 0.9 health left. So who's going to get this? Will Pericles steal it? Will Pakal steal it? I don't know who moves first in turn order because we shuffled it around during the map setup. So anyone could probably get this city. Even Pakal could get this one. Who's going to grab it? Pakal! Pakal grabs the city in the middle of the map. Alright, so Pakal gets that one. He needed that one badly because he does not have a lot of territory. He is slipping in some little cities. Like, technically he has 7 cities, but he has, like, no territory here. Mao is still stuck on 6 cities. He kind of got stalled out on territory. Huayna is founding more cities. I don't know why he put this one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's at 7. For some reason, no one... Alright, I was going to say no one's claiming this, but Huayna Capac's claiming it with an undefended set. Oh god, look at this. Look at that stack. There's a lot of units here. So who's going to get this? Cyrus, Pericles, Kublai. Someone's going to get this city. Alright, Kublai gets it. He claims that one. So there's only 1 Barb city left on the map now. Huayna's got a sword outside that one. And so Huayna does claim this gold resource. For all his territory, Cyrus didn't get either gold resource. He's got a lot in the middle of the map, though. Like, he went straight south with all his units. Or all his settlers, excuse me. So Greece is done. Greece is out of room to expand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cities for Greece. Persia's, I guess, not technically out of room to expand, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not bad. Mongolia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And yeah, China and the Mayans got squeezed the worst, I think, here. Colonel Gaddafi is still holding on. Kubla's eating the pie. Well, I mean, Cyrus is kind of eating the middle of the pie too. But yeah, most of the map has been settled. They've actually been teching pretty fast on this map. They're already up to construction, probably because there haven't been any wars. So we should watch and see who gets this last Barb city. Huayna's got swords heading there, so it looks like he wants this. I don't know if he'll be able to get it though. Down to just 2 archers left. Huayna's got another great prophet. I wonder if we'll use that to discover a tech. He probably will. He doesn't have another. He could use it to light bulb theology, I think. All right, so there's only 2 archers left. We've got a random archer from Pakal, Cyrus, and Pericles. We have a sword from Huayna Capac and a chariot from Mao. What Huayna really should do is wait till his swords get down here, so that way he can't have the city ninja'd out from underneath him, but the AI is not smart enough to do that. So, guess who gets it? Pericles. So Pericles ninjas the city and grabs it. Alright, Huayna Capac, it looks like he did indeed use his... Looks like he used his great prophet to light bulb theology tech and take Christianity. That's my guess. Yes, he did. So... He now can go into Theocracy Civic if he wants. And that looks like most of the map is pretty much claimed at this point. Well, there's a decent chance the city could flip to the... Well, I don't know. There's not that much culture here from Huamanga. More likely would just be an attack. But wait a minute. No, they have the same religion, so he's probably not going to attack. Alright, the whole map's basically claimed at this point. Maybe a little territory in the center. People can like cram in troll cities on the borders, but mostly the land's claimed right now. That means we're probably going to see some fighting soon. And we also have some people on construction tech. So really the biggest winners seem to be Kublai, Pericles, and Cyrus, although I think Huayna's in pretty good shape too. Cyrus just needs to sort out his happiness situation. He needs this monarchy tech. He needs monarchy tech desperately. Once he gets that, he'll be in better shape. Right now his teching is pretty awful though. If you're curious about power rating, let's just look at that real quick. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is why Huayna's not in bad shape, because his GMP is much higher than anyone else's. He's got a self-founded religion. He's teching along like a beast. He's got a lot of culture. So this is why Huayna's in pretty good shape. Production, it's pretty close between everybody. Food, Kubla's first. No surprise, he's got the most cities. Power, Kubla's first. Pericles is second. Pakal is last. Huayna Capac's low, too. Culture, Huayna's first. Espionage, there's nothing really to see there. If you look at the Diplo, who dislikes whom? Look at the glance here. Pericles is annoyed towards Pakal. Pericles is annoyed towards Kublai. Pakal is annoyed towards Pericles. Kublai Khan, where is Kublai? He's also annoyed towards Pericles. So it's a lot of pleased faces. Look at this. Pakal is friendly with Mao, so they're not going to go to war ever. A lot of people in this game can declare war at pleased, though. Pakal will declare it pleased. Kublai, I believe, will declare it pleased. Huayna will. I don't think Cyrus will. It's Huayna will, and Kublai will, and Pakal will. Mao, I think, also. I can't remember if Mao declares war at pleased. I'm not sure. Anyway, what's the logic behind happiness bonus from hereditary rule? I don't know. The military keeps people happy. It makes sense, right? You put units in a city to suppress revolt, makes it so people can't complain. Anyway, we actually have some stacks building along the borders of a couple of these civs. That city being captured by Pericles is pretty hilarious. I don't know if it'll stay Pericles' city long term, though. Anyway, so now we're mostly going to wait until the wars break out, which I don't think will be too much longer, given the fact that the map is completely... Mao declares it pleased. Okay, thank you, Sleeping Dragon. So that means 4 of the 6 leaders can declare war at pleased. Only Cyrus will not, and Pericles will not. Buddhism has been founded. That must be that's the Code of Laws religion. Was that also Huayna Capac? No. Oh wait, no. It's Buddhism that just got founded. Okay, yes, it was Huayna Capac. So he has 3 self-founded religions now. Although Judaism is the main one. He's also building the Wow, that is an early apostolic palace. Wow. He's putting his... Look at this. This is like what a human player would do. So he's got the organized religion bonus. He's got the forge bonus, and then he's got the industrious trade bonus. So look at how fast he's building that. Oh boy. Huayna Capac with Apostolic Palace troll stuff. That could be very interesting to see down the road. And this is not an attack stack, he's just building a farm. Interesting. So pyramids were finally finished. Alex is, not Alex, Pericles is the one who built them. And mostly I'm just waiting to see, alright, so like, I'm looking to see who's building nothing but military. That's usually the tip-off that the AI is in war mode. Well, Pakal is not. Mao is not. Huayna is not. Cyrus has quite a few cities on military. He could be getting ready for a war. He and Cyrus and Kublai are the most likely right now. They are the ones who seem to be have the most cities on military. And Pericles goes right into representation. Anyway, yeah, there's quite a look at this. All right, so this is an look at this. That's a decent stack there from Cyrus. I guess it does have a lot of archers in it, but they do have unit AI attack mission, and Kublai's got some units right here too. Yeah, well, Huayna Capac definitely is a warmonger. So those who did 2 weeks ago when we did the last playoff game 3, the Apostolic Palace was in Gandhi's hands, and Gandhi kept using it to end wars. It was like, war is declared, Apostolic Palace ends the war. War is declared, Apostolic Palace ends the war. It was really ridiculous, but that's what happens when it's in the hands of an ultra-pacifist like Gandhi. Wasn't enough to save him in the end, though. Gandhi got killed by, I think it was Kublai. I think Kublai was the runaway in that game. But so it wasn't enough to keep him safe in the long run. Hey, our second open borders offer. Haven't been getting a lot of those. Cyrus, all right, that's what Cyrus needed. Sorry, rule Civic very, very badly. Now all of a sudden he has happiness because he's got so many military units. And so far it's been a pretty quiet game. Nobody's gone on the attack yet. It's a fairly aggressive bunch of leaders though, so as I said, I suspect we'll see something sooner rather than later. A lot of people are in construction tech too. If we do see something, it'll probably be in the middle of the map. Like, there's some very vulnerable cities in the center of the map here. Well, there we go. I said we were probably going to see something soon, and there we go. Alright, so first war of the game. Kublai declares war on Pericles. And if you're wondering why we have Pericles for first to die, well, that's one of the reasons why.